Hi guys, Starla Moore here, and this is actually my first video where you can see my face. So today I'm answering some of your questions that I have been receiving over the last few weeks on YouTube and by email. I got a lot of them, so I'm going to do my very best to answer as many as I can, but if I missed your question, just go ahead and comment it again in the comments below, or if you have a new question that I haven't answered today, you can also pop that into the comments below for the next video. Okay, first question, and I'm not going to use anybody's names because I didn't ask for permission to use your names. Maybe I'll do that next time. So I'm just going to read the questions. Hey Starla, I love that you're doing this. My question is, how do you deal with burnout? You seem to always be on top of things when doing giveaways and new releases. I'm always struggling to keep up. I can't wait to see the video. Thanks again for doing this. I know it's going to be so helpful. Okay, so burnout. Let's see. I think the most important thing when it comes to burnout is don't overschedule yourself. I find it best to kind of, especially in the beginning, write out a list every single night of the things that you want to get done and try to limit it to make sure that you only have like 3 big things to do, and treat it like a job. Wake up in the morning, get your coffee, and treat it like you're going to work. And I know that can be hard when you have kids. I have a 5-year-old who isn't in school yet, so yeah, I completely understand. And I started my business like right after she was born, so you do have to be able to be flexible with your schedule. One of my favorite teachers, she always said that flexibility was her favorite F word, and I say that frequently because it seems to be so true. One of the biggest things that I also suggest is if you feel that you're the type of person who, gets burnt out easily, or if you're in a stage of business where you get burnt out easily, be sure to schedule some time off. Personally, I'm to the point in my business where I can afford to take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, which I do because those are my husband's days off. So I do try to make sure that I schedule in family time to kind of keep my sanity. And that's not to say that I don't work at all on those days, but I change the direction of my work and make sure that my work is a little bit more relaxing. Like sometimes I'll pick up a business book or a psychology book or a marketing book, and I will take notes. But I'll do it on the couch, so I'm relaxing and I'm chilling and I'm, having some snacks and drinking some coffee, but I'm not stressing myself out. And then I make sure that, on the days when I'm working, I have it structured. So in the morning I drink my coffee, I answer my emails or any questions that I might have. And then if I have any orders that need packed, I do that next. And then I get on to, smaller things that I don't schedule every day, like preparing giveaways, maybe making some cool graphics for social media posts, stuff like that. So my suggestion for burnout is write down your top 3 priorities that you need to get done every day. Do that before bed, and then when you wake up in the morning, do those most important things first. And if there's ever a day when you feel like you're just not feeling it, make sure that you're at least trying to work through it, and don't just like lay down and don't do anything. Even if what you do decide to do that day is, work on the laptop from the couch or read a book that's going to benefit you, you're going to thank yourself for taking that time and actually using it. Nobody regrets not catching a nap a year from now. I know that I don't ever look back and say, man, I really enjoyed all that sleep I got, So, okay, next question. I'm very new at this, but I noticed that Etsy says the pictures should be posted in JPEG. How do you know if the pictures you take are, and how do you change them? Okay, pretty much if you take a picture with your digital camera or with your phone, it's probably going to be in JPEG. Basically, if you want to make sure that you're using a JPEG, which you most likely are, you're just going to want to right-click the photo, click View Properties, and from there you'll see what type of file type that you have. So if you don't have a JPEG photo that you're working with and you need it for Etsy, just go to Google and type in JPEG photo generator, or convert photo from whatever file type you have to JPEG, And I mean, that's a really easy way to do it on both PC and a Mac if you're not 100% sure how to do it on your own. That's just a easy way to do it without having to have the headache of converting it. Oh, there's two. That was a two-part question. So let me get with the rest of it. If I give access to use several different credit cards, how does that work? I know there is a fee involved, but how should I figure what to add my items to make sure I don't go into the negative on my sale? Thanks, Starlight. You're awesome. Okay, you're way overthinking this. When you accept credit cards in your shop, you're simply going to go into your shop settings and click a thing that says to accept credit cards. There's nothing else you have to do. When you accept credit cards, you're accepting all credit cards, and you don't need to do anything. Don't overthink it. Just click that you're going to accept credit cards. Make sure that your own bank account is linked, so your money is actually going into your bank account, and that's all you got to do. Next question. How do I stop people from abusing my coupon codes? Ooh, I hate this question. I absolutely hate this question. Don't be mad that people are using your coupon code. When you're pricing your products, you should automatically be pricing high enough that you are factoring in any coupon codes that you're offering. And if you have a coupon code that is so steep that you're afraid that it's going to take away from your profits, then you should not be offering that coupon code in the first place. For example, my Key Club members get 30% off of their first purchase in my shop. However, most people use that coupon code all the time. And you know what? I'm making sales. That is sales for me. And they are more likely to come back and buy from me over and over and over again because they know that because they are Key Club members, they automatically get that 30% off discount. And I'm fine with that. I price with that factored in. I price high enough that 30% off does not matter. And if I make a sale at full price, that's awesome. That's great. And then I always also, after I make that sale at first price or at full price, I send a plugin to my Key Club to that person after they place their order and say, oh, by the way, I noticed that you're not a Key Club member yet. You can get 30% off your next purchase if you join. I'll send you the coupon immediately. And that is another amazing tactic that has worked for me to gain both sales and followers. So don't ever get upset that someone is using your coupons. That means that they're buying your products. Okay, very last one. How do I post to social media without being spammy? This is another one of those icky questions. I'm just like, ugh. People follow you because they want to see your products. So don't ever be afraid to feel spammy. I mean, if you followed a page, that posts beautiful paintings by a specific painter, and she suddenly started posting like recipe videos, wouldn't you be a little bit put off? You like that page to see her artwork. A great example of this, I used to follow this really cool tattoo page that posted all this great tattoo art because, obviously I'm kind of into that scene. And I love this artist's work. I used to watch it all the time. Every time he would do like one of those live drawing videos where he would draw out designs and stuff. It was just really cool. But suddenly the page started just posting girls in their underwear and bikinis giggling and having pillow fights and they all were all tattooed up. But that's cool, I guess. I can see that he was probably trying to do the sex appeal angle for his work, but it swayed from what the purpose of the page was, which was his artwork, and ultimately I unliked the page. Not because I had anything against bikini tattoo girls, but that's not why I was there. I was there to see his artwork, and it's the same goes for if you like Dairy Queen's page. And you like that page because you want to see offers from Dairy Queen. You want to see what ice cream they have next. You want to see what promotions they're running. And if they started sharing videos of cats, that's not why you're there. So don't ever feel bad about posting your products, your sales, your promotions on your page. That's what people are there for. That's why they liked it. They liked it because they want to see your work. So don't feel spammy. You're not spamming. You're doing exactly what you promised them, which was to show them more of what you're about and your work and your content and your art. Okay, guys. Well, this was my very first Q&A. I'm a little bit congested today because this Ohio weather has been off and on. As you guys probably know, my family moved from California to Ohio because my husband just got out of the Air Force. So things are a lot different in Ohio. Ohio is actually home to us, and we had been in California for 6 years. So I'm adjusting to all of this. My allergies are something else. I have just been a snotty wreck. But anywho, I have a free ebook for you guys, and most of you probably already have it if you're subscribed to my channel, but if you do not, I have a free ebook available now on how to gain a fanatical following of fans on Facebook, because everybody needs more fans on Facebook, right? I know I do. So, if you want to learn how I gained over 25,000 fans in a very short period of time, be sure to grab that link below. And right when you join, you'll be signed up for my Handmade Alpha Club, where I'll also be able to send you all of my awesome Etsy tips, freebies, and any other goodies that I come up with. Be sure to also leave any questions that you might have that you'd like answered in the next video down below, and I will be sure to get to those very soon. I know that this whole setup is kind of a mess. My mic isn't set up yet. I do have my mic stand set up, but my mic isn't set up. I've been recording on a headset, which is just a big colossal monster, and I decided that rather than using this thing and adding the audio in, I would just record raw from my camera for today's video because it was kind of short. But hopefully this week we are going to get the mic set up. That way I don't have to use that big ugly thing anymore, and everything should be done. And then I'm going to get back into the iPicky video training series on how to edit photos. Super excited for that. I know you guys have been waiting for part 2 of that video. We'll be working on those soon. Alright guys, this video is dragged on long enough, so we'll talk later. Bye.